Jaleel, man, congrats on the win. Congrats on getting in there and actually having your fight happen on the day that it's supposed to. Was that the type of day or the return you were hoping to make a few weeks ago?
Man, yeah, I figured it was gonna be a tough one. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I figured whoever Bellator had, I knew it was gonna be a real competitor. I knew it wasn't gonna be no, pushover of a guy. It's like they bring you in here to fight the best of the best, so they can see where you really at. You know what I mean?
For sure. No bank robbery this time, which was nice.
No, man. It's like the whole time I was out there, I'm just like Memphis, nothing but Memphis, man.
Yeah, clear motivating factor. All the people back home watching you.
Yes, sir. Everybody in Memphis, man. Everybody man, so much support, bro. I love everybody. I appreciate everybody, man. Like my family back home, man. Everybody, man. It's like, my team. It's like so much that went into just getting me here and making sure, I have a successful 2020. It's like, I couldn't even begin to say where to start to thanking everybody. You know what I mean?
When you were waiting to hear the decision, they zoomed in on you and you had just like a death stare going on. What was going through your mind as you're waiting for the scorecards to be ready?
Memphis, nothing but Memphis.
I was going to guess that that's what it was. Talk to me about fighting at welterweight. Did you feel you felt pretty good? You think this is where you'll stay going forward? I know you tried to cut to lightweight for the last fight, but welterweight going forward?
Yes, sir. I think welterweight is going to be my home. It's like when I was talking to my mentor, King Mo, he was kind of letting me know that, it's like I'm still growing and I still got a lot more to do in this sport and in life in general. So I shouldn't be trying to chase being like a weight class bully, something like that. You know what I mean? I feel like I can compete at 85, if I have to. So, I'm up for the challenge and, I feel like I settled right in with the welterweight division here.
And he was working for submissions. I think he had your back at one point in the fight. Did you ever feel like you were in any danger other than giving up position?
I didn't feel in any danger at all. It's like, we worked that so much at Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu to where it was like, I knew when I was in a threatening position, it's like, and I knew when he was just kind of, just jockeying for position there. And I could feel that he was more so of like, he could see that I wasn't really scrambling, so he was content with just being there. And I'm like, well, you content with being there, it's like, I'm not really gonna freak out from being in this bad position. If my opening come, I'm gonna make it. But I could see also in referee's eyes that he was kind of looking to maybe, say action or something like that. So I was just kind of trying to ride the wave, stay composed, and I knew that once he went for his initial, transition, I was gonna be on top of it with my, reactions.
Now that you have that win in the bag, closing out 2020, I'm assuming, unless they give you a call for December, where do you want to fight again?
Man, I'm gonna talk to my agents, first round management, and we're gonna get with Bellator, and they know how I like to do, man. They know. So I let them know I'm good for next month. They hit me up. Y'all see me back here next month.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Done. Hey Jaleel, congratulations on
bad.
a great result. We have to say a word though for Mark Lemminger. He was a warrior in there tonight, wasn't he?
Yes, sir. And if you remember, I said that's what that fight was gonna be, because I was like, he the type of fighter where the longer the fight goes, the better he is. You know what I mean? And I'm the same fighter, so that's why I was like, it's gonna be interesting to see, like how it pick up in that, the end of the second and the beginning of the third and going all the way through. Because I know, like, for usually with a lot of wrestlers, we so just like, looking for positions as if it's like a normal wrestling match, to where it's like we'll find us sitting in there like the first minute and a half just kind of, feigning and looking for shots and shit like that. But I'm like, it's like I gotta go. I'm saying that I'm scoring with my jab, and I seen that it wasn't much of a reaction on his end when I was scoring my jab. So I knew he was the warrior, but at the same time I knew the only way he was threatening was if I stayed in there for too long, throwing left, right, and he came with that big right hook, or if I was just in there, going for something big and he shot in and got his doubles.
Tricky Pitbull was back in the neck of the woods you're in right now last week. Is there any chance you try to look for that fight? I know he's very interested in fighting Peter Queally, who I think is still recovering from his broken hand. So is there any chance you want to get that one done, maybe at welterweight this time, or at catchweight at 165?
Of course. I'm always up for the challenge. You know what I mean? It's like I'm aware of how things work, though. You know, it's like, so I mean, this might be a little delicate process, but I'm pretty sure Patricky wouldn't shy away from a fight with me. You know what I mean? He has absolutely no reason to. So I'm like, if that's my next challenge, you know, I'm more than willing to hop on it and do whatever I got to do to make sure that fight happens.
We'll take a couple more here. Keith?
Hey, Keith, Jaleel, it's Keith Schilling for Sure Dog. Congratulations on the victory. You just mentioned, you said you know how it works. So my question to you is, you know, a month ago you were scheduled for the co-main event. Now you're on the prelims. Are you surprised by that? You feel a little slighted by that you went, you know, from co-main to the prelims?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm on the card full of heavy hitters, man. You know, and you know what I mean. It's like you gotta thank God to stay humble, man. You can't be upset because you don't got a spot in line that you know that you really wanted or something like that. So you know what I mean, everybody gonna get a sip of that Kool-Aid, and I'm just trying to, you know, make sure that I'm getting a big gulp when I get my step up, you know what I mean? But being up there, fighting early, man, I kind of prefer it, bro. It's like, you know, I've been fighting co-main and main events for like the past 4 or 5 years. Feel good to come down here, get my work in, set the tone. And, you know, I still got the night to kind of relax and chill, say my thank yous, and say my I love yous.
My last question for you, just grade your performance overall. What would you put a grade on it?
I say C+.
All right, last one, Simon.
Congratulations on the win. I actually have this last one here for you. How do you game plan for someone like Mark, or do you even game plan at all a month out from that fight?
Man, believe it or not, man, it's like I actually watched film on Mark once when they first told me about him, and then I didn't watch him again until I got here to Bellator. And that's because I know, I'm like, yo, he is nothing I've never seen before, you know what I mean? Heavy grinder, you know, but it's something I dissected when I seen just one of his fights, and that's not very active with the hands, you know. So with that being my key, I was like, hey, you know, I see what's up. I know how to wrestle. I know how to defend shots, but I also know how to, you know what I mean, like look for my openings and work my hands, and I knew I was a little bit more comfortable right there in the pocket than he was.
Thanks for the time, Jaleel. Congrats.
Thank you.